Hello, SES staff. This is Jeff with a video to show you how you can submit your tech support requests now through the FileMaker Pro module called Tech-iT. And no more emails having to send an email to us. And the Tech-iT system, like the other FileMaker Pro modules, will be a good way to keep track of support requests. There's a lot of advantages to using this system for both you and the IT department. We'll be able to document each event. We'll be able to document what the fix was for that event in case it would occur again. And I don't think it will be much, I don't think it'll take much more for you as a teacher to submit the ticket than it would be to type an email. So I think hopefully you'll soon agree with me as well that the system should work well and keep track of all support requests. So here we go. It's a FileMaker Pro module, as we stated before. There's a couple ways you can get into FileMaker Pro. If you have it in your dock down here, you can start up, if you're a Mac user, you can start up FileMaker Pro that way. Of course, if you're a Windows user, you can go into the Start menu and the Programs and find it there. If you're a Mac user, another quick way would be to use the dashboard that we sent out, I think about a week ago. If I click up here, it's on your desktop. That file's on your desktop. If your desktop is messy like mine with several other files, sometimes it's hard to find it. You can go up here to the spotlight and type in search for the file you're looking for, and here it is right here, the data portal. And if I go ahead and select that, the dashboard pops up, and here's the quick dashboard and all the modules that you have available in FileMaker Pro. And here's the one I'm referring to, Tech-iT. Now again, if you don't have this dashboard or you don't know how to get to it, no big deal. Just start up FileMaker Pro like you normally would. In fact, I'll show you how that looks. I'll close this window for now. And this window here should look familiar to everybody. And you would want to use the fmp.schuyler Community Schools. Click on that to expand that arrow. And here's all the modules that you just seen in that dashboard. So whether you use the dashboard or go in and start up FileMaker Pro the old-fashioned way, you'll find Tech-iT in there, just and these other modules as well. So it doesn't matter how you do that. But for right now, we're going to talk and we're going to focus just on the Tech-iT system. So I'm going to go ahead and select that, and you'll see the screen pop up. And the nice thing about the Tech-iT system, you do not have to log into FileMaker Pro to get this to work. And of course, with requisitions and maybe a couple other modules, you'll have to log in. For the Tech-iT system, you do not. You just click on the link, and this screen pops open right away. And you can see down here you have two options: create a work request or exit with no submission. So we're going to go ahead and create a work request. And here's the form, and that's all FileMaker Pro is. It's a database, and each module has a form. And if you've ever clicked in a box and it's just a simple form, you fill in the information, and the more information you fill in, the better. But you can see there's only really two fields that are required, and so we need your name. And if you type your name the same way it's programmed into FileMaker Pro, I'll show you here. After you type in your name, and if you click the tab key or click into another box, the email address will automatically fill, and you won't have to type that in. Now, for example, I know there's some kind of a few goofy things with some people's names. Like right off the top of my head, I think of Bill Poliski at the middle school. If he types Bill Poliski, I'm going to clear the form here. Sorry, I'm going to clear the form, start over. And if I type his name and tab down, his email doesn't pop in. But that's because his FileMaker Pro name is actually William. And so now if I tab, whoops, I got to spell his last name right. There we go. So now when I tab, it automatically filled his email address in. So know what your FileMaker Pro username is when you type that in, and it will automatically populate your email address for you. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use William as an example here. And so now we have the two required fields filled in. It's nice to have, you don't have to fill in everything, but it'd be nice to know which building are you referring to or that you're in. And then another nice thing would be the computer name, especially if it's a computer in a lab, whether it be at the elementary, middle school, at Fisher's, or what, if it's a computer lab, if it's your own computer that you're requesting to submit or tech support for, then probably not as important. But if it's a computer in the SCS, I guess middle school, migrant cart number 432, that's very helpful then if that's the computer that's in the cart that, we need to have that information. And then down here, please describe the problem you're having. So type your description of the problem, and then it's helpful if you could just describe what you've tried to do to fix the problem. Again, the more information you can provide us, the better, the quicker things will go, and we'll be able to troubleshoot that a little bit easier and a little bit quicker, hopefully. So there you go. The last step would be to submit the form, and go ahead and click that. If you make a mistake or you want to start over, you can always clear the form or just exit here. I'm going to go ahead and click submit so you can see what that looks like, and you'll get a notification here. There it is. You were successful in submitting your trouble. You'll be contacted if more questions need to be answered. So that's it. You click log out, and FileMaker Pro automatically quits after you've submitted the ticket, and you move on. And that ticket then, just so you know how that works, that ticket goes into the queue. I get an automated email, and then I submit that ticket. I assign a person in our IT department to that ticket, and then they pursue that from there. So again, I think hopefully you'll agree that this system should work pretty well for you. The trick will be remembering to submit the ticket instead of sending an email. We've been for so many years, we just automatically send an email when we have a request for help. So I'll be sending, if you send an email, I'm going to probably send you a friendly reminder back. Hey, would you please submit a ticket? So that we can get that in the queue that way. And so it'll take a while to get used to that, but we think eventually we'll all get there, and we hope things will work out well for everybody. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.